Happy Easter, everyone. I just wanted to say hi and let you guys know what was going on with the book and how it's coming along. Within a few weeks, it's going to be dropping. You're going to be able to see it and purchase it on Amazon, both in digital format and in softcover. It's going fantastic. I'm working through the editing process right now. I wanted to give you a little bit of backstory on where the thought process came from this book. For this book, it's a love story, but not your typical rainbows and unicorns fantasy type love story. It's a gritty, personal, everyday love story about the guy next door, the girl next door, your brother, your sister, your cousin, anybody like that. And I wrote it because I realized somewhere along the way we have forgotten how to love each other. I know that sounds funny, and might be saying that I'm full of it right now, but let me explain a little bit. In the Bible, there's multiple different words that describe different types of love. Eros, agape. I don't know them all, but love itself is easy. But it's not what everybody thinks. The chemical, biological action of attraction comes natural. It's just part of part of all of nature's biology. And that's the easy part. But when it comes to the actual act of loving someone, we have no clue. We do all these things and we say things that aren't true. We think they're true. We believe they're true. We hope they're true. But in factual reality, they're probably not true. I mean, how many times have you told someone I would die for you? When the truth is, you don't know that. Most of us don't. Most of us have never had to get to that situation where we would die for the other person. And until you've gotten to that situation, you cannot promise anybody that you would die for them. That's a hollow promise. One of the promises I've always told people that I've been with, women that I've been with, is, Nolan, I'd move heaven and earth for you. I'd do anything for you. But truth be told, I don't have the resources. I don't have the capability of doing that. So that's a hollow promise. It's something that we hope, and we have these idealistic things that we would do or say for somebody, but in truth, we don't do the basics. We don't pick our socks up off the floor and put them in the hamper. We forget to do the acts of love, the little things every day that show the person that we're with that we love them. Love is about showing and doing. It's not about saying. So when you think of it like that, every day it is your responsibility to make that person you're with fall in love with you all over again. And if you're not doing things, if it's not part of your nature every day to try and make the individual with you fall in love with you, then you're not in the relationship. You're part of a relationship, but you're not doing what you should. It just is. So with that in mind, I want you to think about something. We get into a relationship and we look for the status quo, the homeostasis, the balance, where everything's good, where everything's clicking along. And we think that everything is fine. The world is just sweet. The sun couldn't be better. And then all of a sudden the relationship falls apart and we're like, wow, where the hell did that come from? It's because we live in a myth, in a false world. Status quo, homeostasis, none of that is real. It's not factual. Homeostasis is not a set point, it is a range. Even within the human body, your temperature, it's not a set point, it's a slight range. If you're not doing things to grow a relationship, even when you think it's status quo, then that relationship is slowly deteriorating and you don't even know it. So every day you have to be building and putting back into the relationship by doing things that show each other love. Okay? And that's where a lot of this thought process I have for this book came from. It was my understanding that what is true love? What is there about love that's missing? Why is so many people fall out of love? And love is a choice. Every day you have to choose the person you're with through your actions, through your words, through your behaviors, everything you do. You have to show that person that you love them. If you're not choosing them every day, then that relationship will slowly deteriorate and fall apart. Now, I know you're saying, hey, what about my grandparents? They were together for 70 some years, and yeah, if we look back, every day they worked as a team. Every day they chose each other. When there were obstacles, they worked together to get through those obstacles. They didn't just say goodbye and move on to something easier. So I'll leave you with this. When my book hits, pick it up, read it. It's going to be good for males. It's going to be good for women. Yes, it's a love story, but it's not a chick flick love story. It is a gritty, true, action-packed, romantic love story that everybody will like. And it's designed to draw you in, to make you think, and to make you feel the emotions of the characters. So, thank you very much for listening to my ramblings. We'll talk to you again soon, and hey, have a great week.